All right, man. I don't know if you guys know, but drinking a gallon of water a day, which is a lot, man. I don't know what the fuck type of water this is. I just went and grabbed I just really got this just because it got this handle on it right here. I don't know if this handle come off or not, but this is probably terrible alkaline water. I don't know. It tastes like regular water to me. I'm not a water drinker. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? My girlfriend's a water drinker, and she like tells me Dasani is terrible and spring water's this and Fiji's that, and man, all I know is water. I'll drink well water for all I care. But my biggest problem that I had growing up is I stayed dehydrated, and that's kind of why like my body was always like fit, but I was always dehydrated. After football games, I would throw up, and I never knew what it was. I would go home and like eat a salad and feel great. After a football game, I go home and eat pickles and feel amazing. It's like, yeah, because you fucking dehydrated, you know what I'm saying? But and then I'm just not a water drinker, but now I've gotten into it. So, and I work out. I'm starting back working out every single day. I had you guys ask me about workout ebooks and meal prep ebooks. I can do that if you guys want. I actually have some old ones, but I'm gonna throw those away because I don't actually use those anymore. I'll actually create new ones if you guys want. You know what I'm saying? So, gallon of water a day keeps you from like eating a lot and keeps your body like hydrated, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta we don't have a fan turned into a fanned out today, you know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing, you know what I'm saying? I was listening to a quote that said if the hate's there, that means the love there too, some shit. But we don't have a fan being fanned out today, just a banger of a video.
Running up the score is the only thing I know. When it's Blackreign, then you know it's gon' pour. Running up the score is the only thing I know. If I need a comeback, I'm clutch in a fourth. And I'm getting sticky with the stick work too. It's already over if I kick first. Ooh, top 100, they can get work too. First in the world, and it's got me in a mood. Running up the score is the only thing I know. When it's Blackreign, then you know it's gon' pour. Running up the score is the only thing I know. If I need a comeback, I'm clutch in a fourth.
All right, man. So I got the live 4124. This is a crazy game. Now I just want you guys to just pay attention to how this game go. Watch how the momentum changes like randomly throughout this game. This is next gen, so you guys already know how next gen is. But let's get into it, man. So what I'm trying to get into is box truck driving. So with box truck driving, with a certain length of the box truck and certain length of the box truck and certain weight that you've been hauled with the box truck, you do not need your CDL. So your CDL is your commercial driver license, which is used to drive the 18-wheelers and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not interested. I want to eventually get my CDLs, but I don't want to get my CDLs. Like, I'm not interested in driving 18-wheelers. If I do get my CDLs, it's just to drive like dually trucks with a trailer attached to it, and then I would just carry a lot of weight. But I'm not interested in doing the 18-wheelers. You know what I'm saying? That's just too far. But I've driven a lot of box trucks in my days, and box trucks are things like the U-Haul trucks. You know what I'm saying? I've driven so many U-Hauls, it's insane. You know what I'm saying? So I actually had a job in Youngstown to where like I got in trouble. That's a conversation for another video. A lot of you guys know that I got in trouble in Youngstown. Got in trouble multiple times in Youngstown, but got in trouble in Youngstown and had to do community service. So I asked the judge, like, if I get a job, would that count as community service hours? And she was like, yeah, we can do it like that. So like, all right, cool. So during the summer, I got this job. The place was called Valley Awning and Tent. And what it pretty much was if there was like a cookout or like an event, catering, anything like that, to where people needed tables and chairs or tents and things like that, we would, you know what I'm saying, provide it for them. So they might, you know what I'm saying, might come through in the morning, and it might be, you have a list of jobs to do. And you know what I'm saying, there was like 4 or 5 of us to play football. You pick 3 of them, that gotta be done throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? You get as many done throughout the day as you can, but you know what I'm saying, he's not gonna give you too many that you can't get done. So might be this place right here needs 50 chairs and 12 tables type shit. So you go out to the shop, back the box truck in, load up 50 chairs and 12 tables, and you take it to the address that's on the sheet. You set it up, you know what I'm saying, how they want it, and you come back to the shop and you're ready to do the next job. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, it was like a big camp thing going on. They needed, you know what I'm saying, 4 tents set up in one day. So, excuse me, we load up the legs for the tent. You load up the tarp for the tent, sandbags and straps, and nails. You know what I'm saying? Load that up, take it out there, set it up. We're done with that job, come back to the shop. Now, it wasn't like on a timely basis. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like you got 3 hours to do this job or 2 hours to do that job. It wasn't like that, but I enjoyed that because he really gave us freedom. Like, and what's crazy about it is we didn't really know how to drive box trucks. It was just like, yo, bro, it was more of we didn't have to have insurance or nothing. It was, yo, bro, can you drive that box truck? Yeah, I can drive it. All right, bet, go ahead. It was that simple and that easy. You know what I'm saying? So, and he would hire anybody who, you know what I'm saying, could come out and work. Or if he was like, you got any friends that want to come through and help? I'm like, yeah, I'll pay you all. You know what I'm saying? It was like $13 an hour or some shit. Now, this is back when I was in college, and it's not like I was trying to make, it wasn't like I needed the money. I needed the hours for the, you know what I'm saying, community service. I only did this for like 3 months during the summer. I didn't take summer classes, but you had to be there for the summer for, you know what I'm saying, football. You know what I'm saying? So I drove a bunch of box trucks, and I was there the majority of the time, you know what I'm saying, doing a lot of the work and things like that. So loaded the box truck up, drove the box truck, things like that. It was pretty self-explanatory. It's a U-Haul, you know what I'm saying? Load it up, make your doors closed at the end, locked, you know what I'm saying, drive and, you know what I'm saying, open it up and unload and shit like that. It was pretty simple, you know what I'm saying? So, but what I want to get into is, so I got a homeboy up in Pittsburgh. He told me he know a guy who does like, it's like, not orders, but it's kind of like contracts, you know what I'm saying? So he know a way that he can just, you know what I'm saying, he has a website or whatnot, we can go, and it's pretty much saying where you have a list of jobs, and people like, yo, I need this, load it up and sent to there. So you drive a couple hours to the place, load up whatnot, and take it to the address they want you to take it to, unload it and whatnot. And it's pretty much independent contract, you know what I'm saying? But the guy who does the contracts, I heard that, you know what I'm saying, he was making 6 figures while he had a couple box trucks, and he had people under him as drivers and people to go and pick the stuff up and unload the stuff. And they was making $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year as well, you know what I'm saying? So, and the way he had it set up is he had multiple drivers. Like, he didn't just have 3 people and like, oh, y'all can't go and I can't make no money. It was like he had like 10, 12 drivers to the point where like it's not like a everyday job. It's like, yo, who wants this job right here? Oh, you want that? You want this one? You want that? Now, so for an example, he got 12 drivers. For say, you know what I'm saying, all 12 drivers want to work, now he can work on trying to find 12 contracts. But only 3 drivers want to work. Now he only can find 3 contracts, but the objective is to find people who actually want to drive consistently, so you're making consistent money. You know what I'm saying? So when you own a business like that, it's not about actually. It's about being consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's about having people who actually want to drive under you, being consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's not about having one person that can drive here and there, and that person drive here and there. Yeah, you're gonna have a couple people like that, but you want to have the bulk of your people driving consistently. So that's what I'm trying to get into, man. I'm not necessarily wanting to be the boss of it and do the contracts. I want to actually do the driving. You know what I'm saying? I want to, you know what I'm saying, look at a contract and be like, oh, that's in Orlando. We're gonna pick this up in Orlando, take it to Jacksonville, you know what I'm saying, and come back to Tampa, and you know what I'm saying, that's it for the day. You know what I'm saying? A day's worth of driving, a day's worth of work, and that's it. So that's what I'm looking into doing now. No CDL, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get my CDL. I'm just trying to find a box truck company that's doing stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't really, I'm going to do it consistently, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe 3-4 times a week, you know what I'm saying? Just to the point where I ain't got to just put my all into YouTube. I can be like, okay, today I want to, you know what I'm saying, make this type of money today, you know what I'm saying? Well, because it takes literally 30 minutes tops. No, not top. Like an hour tops to create the content I create. I create casual content. Then I come on here and talk to you guys about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on for the day and things like that, or ways you can make money, or things, the ways I make money, or what's my day going like, and how I feel, you know what I'm saying? This is Podcast Madden over here. Podcast Madden. We do a lot of talking and explaining over here. So I can play Madden for an hour, and then I can go and do whatever I want to do for the rest of the day, which is, you know what I'm saying, I be for real bored. I be bored as hell, you know what I'm saying? So obviously I got 10 dogs. I can go out there and take care of dogs, you know what I'm saying, every couple hours or whatnot, but the way I got it set up, my house dogs inside, you know, so they're potty trained. They don't chew up couches and shit like that. They're good, you know what I'm saying? So I can let them out every, you know what I'm saying, 7-8 hours at a time if I need to. And then my girlfriend, when she come off from work, she can let them out. So we can pretty much find a way to get things going. But I'm just tired of just sitting here, create a video, and that's it for the day. And I edit it up. It takes 20-30 minutes to edit it up. Thumbnail, 5-10 minutes, hour and 30 minutes worth of work, and I'm done for the day. Now I'm just sitting here like, okay, how can I make some more money? Like, what else is there for me to do? Like, okay, and while I'm sitting here doing that, I could be, you know what I'm saying, driving a box truck somewhere, you know what I'm saying, and doing other things like that. Now, I ain't really necessarily trying to like work for FedEx consistently and shit like that to where I'm always on the clock and things like that, but I want to do something to where I can work on my own time, you know what I'm saying? To where like, I can say, okay, I can take 3 days off. I ain't trying to work for 3 days. And then I can be like, okay, I can work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let me take Friday, Saturday off. Or I might be like, let me take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off and work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So, I want it to be like on my own time. So I ain't, you know what I'm saying, holding nobody back. But at the same time, I also got to work consistently enough to actually make money and see great money from it, you know. So now I'm not gonna just do it just because I'm bored. I want to make great money from it, and at the same time, I want to, you know what I'm saying, do good at the job as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking for, man. If anybody know more about it than me or than I've heard, I don't really know much about it at all. That's all the information I've heard. But if anybody knows anything about it, because I know some of you guys got your CDLs, I know some of you guys drive box trucks, I know some of you guys drive the dually trucks and with the trailers attached to it. I definitely want to know more information about that. 1000% want to know more information about it, just because I feel like that's underrated money, man. I got this one dude who watches my videos all the time. He drives tractor trailer trucks, got his CDL, and I think he's independent. I think he said he works for a sister or some shit, but this dude be like on the road for like 2-3 weeks at a time. Like, he lives in Tampa, but he was sitting in Cali and Colorado and New York all in the same week. And I'm just like, fuck, you know, like I can't, man, that's one thing I can't do. I'm trying to do something like box truck driving where I come home, I'm at home every single day, you know what I'm saying? So I got a cousin who works for, it's this, this food company or whatnot, and he got to drive to, now he lives in South Carolina, but he got to drive to a different part of South Carolina, like 2-3 hours every single, you know what I'm saying, every single day, and deliver this and deliver that, like unload food and whatnot like that. And he said he makes $2,000 a week, and he works 4 days a week. So he's making $500 a day doing that. You know what I'm saying? $2,000 a week is $8,000 a month, which is $96,000 a year, which is, you know what I'm saying, amazing money for working 4 days a week. You know what I'm saying? I think he works 4 days straight and he's off 3 days straight or some shit like that. And I was like, you know what, I want to get into that. But he was like, you got to have your CDLs for that. And I'm like, damn, I ain't really trying to, you know what I'm saying? I can't do that then, because I wish there were like independent people that did like CDL training and things like that, just so it'd be like easier. But like, you really gotta go through like I mean, I think there's people that do independent training, but you gotta go through the DMV and things like that to actually get your CDL license. But a lot of these companies around here, they'll do you free CDL training, but it's not free. You know what I'm saying? These tractor trailer companies, what they want you to do is they'll be like, okay, we'll pay for your free classes and whatnot, but afterwards you gotta work for me. And what you're pretty much doing is paying for your CDL through your paycheck. So after you get your CDL license, you end up working for them, but they end up paying you less each paycheck to cover for the CDL training and whatnot. So you're gonna pay for it somehow, some way. You gotta work for them for at least a year or something like that. I thought about doing that at one point, but then I didn't do it. I had an opportunity at one point to get a free CDL license, bro. So back when I was first moved to Tampa, my very first year, I just bred my 2 dogs that I had at the time. I only had 2 dogs at the time. I bred them, and we had puppies. But at this time, I had went to like the career Tampa Bay source or something to like, I don't know what I was going through at the time, but I was like, man, I need some more money. You know what I'm saying? I was like, YouTube's going smooth, Twitch is going smooth, but I need some more money. So I wanted to get into truck driving. At the time, I was like, I'm getting my CDL license. And they was gonna pay for my CDL license free. But the problem, and it was like scot-free. Up to like, they would cover up to like $5,000. And they gave me a list of schools to go to. I had to actually go to college to get my CDL license. And I think it ended up costing like $4,500, and I was like, yeah, you can do that one. It's, you know, so you won't have to come out of pocket nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then they were telling me like, if you find some schools that's over $5,000, you got to come out of pocket something. And I seen one that was like $6,200, and I had to pay like $1,200, and I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. But it was lesser time on that one. But you know what I'm saying? The one that I wanted was $4,500. I was gonna be in school longer. You know what I'm saying? So, the reason I did not do it because it was 12-hour days. It was like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. And I was like, okay, I just had this litter of puppies. I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, watch. Like, I can't do that. Like, I literally can't. I can't be away from home for 12 hours straight. And this is at the time I was not living with my girlfriend. It was literally just me. So I was like, these puppies and these dogs are, you know what I'm saying, the dog is really what I want to do in life. So that's more important to me than getting my CDL license right now. So I ended up not getting my CDLs at that time. And it's nothing I regret, but what I probably should have did, because I was okay with the money at the time, what I probably should have did was hired somebody to watch the dogs while I wasn't there. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? So I at least have my CDLs, but I don't know. I probably should have tried to find some way to make that work, because CDLs is important out here. And like, just for me to have a CDL, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want a CDL just, you know what I'm saying? Not just to have, but it's another source of revenue if all shit hits the fan. Like, if YouTube just collapsed tomorrow, like, okay, I got my CDLs, I can go and get me a job right now with the CDL. Like right now I can go and get a job. You know, they hiring people with CDLs left and right to drive these trucks and shit. So that's really why I want to get my CDL, but I don't have time to go to class and things like that and the training and all that. So I really want to just do the box truck driving, or, you know what I'm saying, a truck with a trailer attached to it, and I can just do loads and things like that, you know what I'm saying? So if anybody got any additional information on that, and then the thing about this, I ain't really trying to buy a box truck. I want somebody who already has the business started, and I can come through as a driver and just, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I can just look at the, you know what I'm saying, board and be like, okay, take this here, there, and drop that off. Cool, let me get that job right there. All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like an independent contractor type shit. You know what I'm saying? That should have been a pick. That right there is a pick, and the game's over right there, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But this is what it is, man. This right here has been a banger game. Insane game. A lot of different momentum change. A lot of bad balls by me. Just crazy game, man. Just crazy game altogether. It's next gen, so what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? It's next gen, it's gonna be crazy. But like I said, man, if anybody got any additional information on it, you know what I'm saying, I ain't really trying to find a way to leave YouTube, but I want to have another source of income. You know what I'm saying? I want to find something that's going to pay me correctly for the time, and something that I'm going to enjoy doing, and something I can do on my own time. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if y'all can find that for me, or if anybody got an idea for me, comment down below. If you don't want to comment down below, message me on Instagram at Blackreign4. And, you know what I'm saying, we have a conversation about it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm always looking at different ways to try to make money. You know what I'm saying? That's what moves me. Money moves me. I ain't trying to do nothing for free no more. That shit's, because free do not pay these bills. Free do not pay these bills, man. So, If you jump into my Instagram DM, do not come on here and get put on fan to fanned out. You don't feel, hey, telling you now, do not be that one.
Hey, Blackreign, yeah.
All right, let's do this. For daily sticky uploads, follow me at YT_Blackreign4 on TikTok. For hoodies and t-shirts, click the link down below in the description. Blackreign's bin. That's where you get all your gear at. For funny stories and motivational stories, follow me on Snapchat at Blackreign4. And for the latest news on everything, follow me on Instagram at Blackreign4. And last but not least, if you want to play anybody in Rain Gang, look down below in the description. All the information is down there that you need. You dig. You dig, you dig, you dig.